How do I plan and do my morning Muay Thai solo trainings?
Good morning, it's time to get to work. We are going to start with a dynamic warm-up. And first exercise, jumping jacks. We are going to do 5 exercises, 30 seconds per each exercise to get the blood flowing in the body, to warm up the joints really good because we are going to do an intense Muay Thai workout this morning. It's not an intense warm-up, just light warm-up to get the blood flowing in the entire body, but it's important to have a good and proper warm-up. I like to start with a dynamic warm-up to warm really good entire body, and after the warm-up we're going to do the static stretching, dynamic stretching, to say it like that. Now we're going to throw punches, not that fast, not hard punches, just to get the blood flowing in the arms. Focus on breathing, 30 seconds per each exercise. And now checks on each side, 30 seconds. And I'm combining my warm-ups in the morning. Now tips, 30 seconds per each leg. We're going to switch it just to get the body warmed up. The dynamic warm-up is finished. Now it's for the dynamic stretching, and we are going to start from top to bottom, the head, the upper body and the lower body. And we are going to start moving our head to warm up the neck. It's not going to be a long stretching because we are preparing for the workout, not relaxing after an intense workout. And we're going to do 10 reps per each exercise just to stretch a little bit the joints and to prepare ourselves for the hard training that we are going to do. Rotating the arms 10 times forward, 10 times backwards. As I told you, to get the blood flowing in the body and in the joints. Warming really good before a workout helps you prevent you to not get injured and to have a good workout. That's why the warm-up is really important. In any sport, the warm-up is really important, and the cool-down too. Warming up the upper body is really important because we are going to throw hot punches at the heavy bag, and you will see today what training that I'm going to do in this morning, my morning Muay Thai solo training. I like training alone. I'm focusing on me, training to improve myself, to improve my stamina, my techniques. Yes, when I'm in training camp, I have guys helping me training. I already had a personal training class, so I'm a little bit warmed up because I hold pads to my client. Now it's my time to train. I did a little bit of training with the client that I had, but it wasn't that intense. Now that I can focus on myself, I can train really hard. We must warm up really good the legs too, because there are going to be hard kicks throwing around on the heavy bag. I know sometimes it's really hard to train alone in the morning, but if you want to get better, if you want to improve, training alone doesn't have to be a problem for you. You can train alone, you can have a good training in the morning if you're off fight camp, but when you're in a fight camp, yes, it's good to have a partner to train with, to hold your pads, to spar and to do those kind of things, to go running, do sprints and that type of trainings. I'm doing that when I'm training for my fight. Now I'm doing once or twice per week running and sprints because I don't want to overtrain now if I'm not preparing for a fight. Now it's a maintenance training just to maintain my form and my stamina that I've already built. So it's not an intense training every day. It's really not that good to train intense every day because the body cannot sustain hard trainings every day if you're not in a fight camp. Yes, when you're in a fight camp, that's important to go all in 1 month before a fight every day to suffer because it will help you in the fight to win your fight. The warm-up is finished and now the training gets more intense. Let's go.
We are going to start with the jump rope, and I like to diversify my jump rope workout. I'm going to do 2 minutes of jump rope, 2 minutes of shadow boxing. Sometimes I'm doing 5 minutes of jump rope, 5 minutes of shadow boxing. Depends on my workout goals. If I have to lose weight for a fight, I will do longer rounds of jump rope and shadow boxing with a sauna suit. Today I'm going to do 2 minutes of jump rope, 2 minutes of shadow boxing, 4 rounds of each exercise, 2 minutes, but I will not post the entire jump rope workout. And after that, we are going to go to the next exercise. Let's go. Because it's only just 2 minutes of jump rope, I like to keep a steady pace and to get my heart rate up, be prepared for the next exercises where it will be more intense. And because it's only 2 minutes, you can go faster. And whoop, a little bit mistakes. Yes, mistakes happens. That's how you get more focused to jump the rope properly. Jumping the rope is a great exercise for coordination, for your movement, to improve your movement in the ring. And I do it almost every day. If I'm not in the gym, if I'm outside running, I will not jump the rope. But every time I'm in the gym, I'm doing a jump rope workout. In the morning, in the evening, every day. It's one of the most important exercises for a fighter, jumping the rope. Easy, steady pace, just 2 minutes, and then to the shadow boxing. Okay, now for the shadow boxing. Because it's a speed round and we have only 2 minutes of shadow boxing, we are focusing here on speed and not that much on doing a slow pace. You try to focus on throwing fast punches, fast kicks, block, use your footwork. And a pro tip that I tell my students is when you're throwing punches and kicks, imagine that you're trying to hit a ball in front of you, because that will make you throw long punches like you're hitting an opponent. If you're throwing short punches and kicks, it won't help you improve your techniques. No, try to throw long punches, long kicks. That's way you will improve your techniques. And when you're going to fight with your opponent, with your partner, you will try to reach him and you won't throw short punches or short kicks. No, try to throw long punches, long kicks, check. Try to use your footwork, movement. Shadow boxing, you're preparing your mind for the fight. So try to visualize everything that you're going to do in your fight. Okay? After we finish those 2 minutes of shadow boxing, we are going to go back to jump rope. And now it's time to gear up. Let's go.
Hand wraps. We are going to start to put the hand wraps. I like to put it in an easy form. I even made a video on my YouTube how I put my hand wraps in my trainings, and I don't like the complicated way. I like to put it in an easy way to protect my wrist, my knuckles, to be put easy on my hand and to be ready for trainings. Yes, when I'm preparing for a fight, I do it a little bit complicated. I like to put the padding up here on the knuckles, but now because I'm going to work on the heavy bag, I just put it in to the fingers, just do a small padding on the knuckles, and then protect the thumb and finishing on the wrist. Easy peasy, ready to hit the heavy bags. Let's go. Because today I'm doing a solo training, I'm going to do 5 rounds on the heavy bags. 3 minutes each round, and the last 2 rounds are going to be the hardest one, the burners, how I like to say them. So for the first round, I'm going to work just to warm up on the heavy bag. I will try to do the techniques correctly and just to get a sense of the heavy bag, to get me in the flow. I'm not going hard with power punches, and I'm focusing on my techniques Don't try to hit like a gorilla, the heavy bag, because you will only get injured. Try to do the techniques correctly. It's just the warm-up round. Every time the first round is the warm-up. Don't try to go all in the first round, because even in the fight, if you go all in the first round, you will still have the second and the third round. So if you get tired in the first round, you won't be able to fight in the second and in the third round. And here, now I'm focusing on get the distance, the flow, and to see how I'm feeling the heavy bag. It's break time. The second round, we up a little bit the speed, the power, because now we are warmed up. We must increase the power, the speed to improve our stamina. Now that we are warmed up, we can start hitting hard the heavy bag. Woo. Second round finish. It's time for the third round. For the fourth round, we are going to do a combined exercise. 30 seconds fight on the heavy bag, 30 seconds knees on speed, 30 seconds fight on the heavy bag, 30 seconds dips. And we are going to repeat them 2 times. Here is going to be really intense because it's about speed when you're trying the knees, and then you have to fight to be calm and focused on what you want to do to your opponent to win. Whew, that was hard. That was a burner. Resting for 1 minute and then we go to the last round. That's the hardest one. We are going to have to do 20 seconds fight, 10 seconds hard punches. 20 seconds light fight, 10 seconds hard punches. For 20 seconds, we try to keep our opponent occupied. For 10 seconds, hitting him hard. It will be a hard round. Let's go. That was tough. I can barely feel my hands, my legs, I can feel them, but I'm really tired. That was a hard round. And now it's time to go to the bodyweight workout. It's going to be a simple bodyweight workout, but it will be an intense bodyweight workout, not easy. My strength workout differs from day to day. Some days I do pull-ups, dips, kettlebell swings, battle ropes, sprints on the hill. Some days I do full body weight workout, like I'm going to do today. We're going to do 4 exercises and repeat them 4 times. We have burpees, lunges, plank, and abs. And we are going to repeat them 4 times. So it won't be easy, it will be intense because we have 30 seconds per each exercise. So it's going to be a long body weight workout routine. Let's go. And it's a wrap. The morning training is finished. Now it's time for the cool down, for stretching. We put one leg in front, the other one on the thigh. And now we are relaxing, regaining our breath and stretching the legs, the entire body after this intense workout. Because it's not an easy workout. Changing the legs. I try to keep the position for like 30 seconds on each leg, 30 seconds per each exercise, because it helps cool down and I can reach more and I can stretch even further. Relax and getting ready for the second training. As I told you, 30 seconds per each side. Try to go as deep as I can, focusing on breathing. There is no rush, we are not rushing into anything. Stretching the legs pretty good because we kicked with them and we need to stretch them to be able to kick more with them in the afternoon. This was my morning Muay Thai solo training. I'm trying to do different trainings every day, but today this was my training. I'm doing this type of training 3 times per week. 2 times I'm going outside and do some running and sprints. And in the morning I have private classes, so I'm training even in the morning when I have private classes, in the afternoon when I have with the kids. So I'm training every day. The gym is my second home. I'm starving, now it's time to go feast ourselves. I like to do my morning trainings on an empty stomach, so I'm really hungry. Let's go eat. Until next time, stay strong, be a unstoppable champ.
I came from the mud, There's dirt on my hands, strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night, try to catch me howling at the moon.